G'day trendsetters, I'm John with Gravel Cyclist and I'm coming to you today with a massive pile of parts, stating the obvious. This here is the Classified cycling system out of Belgium. It is designed to replace the venerable derailleur utilising a special piece of technology known as the Powershift hub. In a nutshell, there's the rear hub, it has 2 gears and there's a wireless trigger. And basically you have a 1x chainring, so you get all the benefits of 2x but with a 1x chainring. In fact, I am reviewing this long term, so by the time you see this video, that review is underway and it's part of the 90 MCR9 RDO project bike build. I've got those videos linked in the description below. I had several people write to me and say, hey, why don't you compare the weights of, say, this system versus a 2x system. So we've got a couple of sample wheels here. This is the Reynolds BLG 700. I have reviewed those. It's linked in the description below. And I might be reviewing these later. These are the Boyd Jacassi wheels, the latest version. Both wheel sets are 700C. And here is a pile of brand new in the box Campagnolo parts. Now there's obviously group sets by Shimano, SRAM, FSA and so on. But this is the only parts I had that weren't mounted to a bike and they're brand new. So what we're going to do is we can slap these onto the scale. Now I mentioned earlier those build videos for the 9er. I've already weighed this stuff, but for this video we're starting afresh. So I'm going to weigh all these parts to basically have a system that replaces the front derailleur. On the other side of the equation, I have 2 wheel sets to choose from paired with these components. So here we've got a Campagnolo left side shifter, a Campy 2x12 speed crankset, a Campy 12-speed 11 to 34 cassette, and a Campy front derailleur. All of these are chorus level parts, 12-speed for 2x. So without further delay, let's get cracking with all this weighing business. And here we have quite a collection of parts from Classified, and this centers around the G30 wheel set. They also have a G19 wheel set, which is lighter again, and a few more wheel sets available on their website. Check it out, linked in the description below. I also went through all these parts in great detail during my part 4 video of the 90 MCR9 RDO build project. Be sure to check that out to see how all this plays and works together, etc. So, real quick, the G30 wheel set, the Powershift hub, the cassette. This is the smart through axle. There's actually a battery inside, it recharges. This is also the handlebar switch and a little adapter, so it actually does the trigger of the shift. This is the handlebar sender unit that connects to the switch. A battery required right there. And the final piece is this torque arm, which you can see linked in the build videos I have concerning this system, of course linked below. This is going to be quite the balancing act, trying to throw everything on the scale at once. Okay, on go the wheels. 1,491 grams thus far. Let's squeeze in the hub somewhere. 1,978 grams. Balance the cassette on top. 2,201 grams. Smart through axle. 2,271 grams. Handlebar end plug, 2,285 grams. The switch, 2,291 grams. Battery for the end plug. And the torque arm, which is included a plastic bag. Oh my gosh, that didn't happen, did it? Yikes. Oh my God. That's all falling apart. All right, now that I've got the leaning tower of parts sort of, happening again, let's try this again. Had a momentary collapse. All right, so we're at 2,291 grams. There goes the torque arm onto the scale and the battery. Okay, so the complete Classified system and the wheels include valves, cores, and rim tape. You're looking at 2,318.5 grams. And that is an 11 to 34 cassette by Classified. FSA SLK carbon crankset, including the pedal washer, which there, 620 grams, complete crankset. Next part of the process, here we have the chorus components. This is a brand new 4832 chainring pair chorus crankset, carbon in a 172.5 millimeter, bearings there, and the fixing bolt to join the two halves together. There is the non-drive side right there. And we've got a chorus 2x12 speed derailleur. Let's make sure it's in focus. And a chorus 12 speed cassette. And finally, the chorus left side shifter. Right, so this is the fun part. We're going to try and balance this wheel set. So this wheel set is the Reynolds Black Label G700. I have reviewed it, I mentioned it earlier. Pretty tasty wheel set, including valves, okay, and rim tape. So there's no cheating going on here. You're looking at 1,368.5 grams for the wheel set. Okay, let's weigh these chorus parts. Cranksets. Let's just put the cassette on next. Please stay. Ooh, yeah. This could be challenging. Okay. Front derailleur. This bloody cassette is going to go flying. All right. Fingers crossed it stays on the left side shifter. Okay. 1,440 grams. So this pile of parts combined with the Reynolds wheelset I showed you adds up to 2,808 grams. One more wheel set to throw on the scale. The Boyd Jacassi I showed you earlier. I haven't reviewed this wheel set. Again, this has valve coils and rim tape, etc. Let's get this to balance. Right, so total weight, if it stays there, 1,441 grams. That's almost identical to the pile of parts, the chorus goodies I showed you earlier. So that's 2,881 grams. It's time to wrap up my weight comparison video of the Classified Powershift drivetrain up against a pretty comparable Campagnolo chorus parts of a 2x drivetrain, the equivalent parts I think, along with a couple of wheel sets. Obviously one could spend hours weighing parts to determine which weighs more, which weighs less. Long story short, the Classified Powershift system is pretty close in weight to many 2x systems you're going to find out there on the market at the time of this video. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below for my very detailed long-term review of the Classified Powershift drivetrain, and of course the build videos of the drivetrain itself as they were slapped onto the ultra crazy 90 MCR9 RDO project bike. What a mouthful. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel for interesting content such as this. No bullshit arama gravel bike reviews, other product reviews, ride experience videos, and general madness. What the hell are you two doing? Oh my God. All right, I'll see you in the next video.